So let's get into your reading, Scorpio. Your first oracle, you did receive this beautiful card of the child of the divine and having this special, wonderful connection with the divine's energy. And of course, it's all about innocence, purity, and redemption this month here. So it looks like there is some type of redemption, some type of maybe something that you've had to, wait to clear out, to stay positive. It's because of your innocence, your purity, and your connection, obviously, to the divine. So believing in, this time of change, and I feel there's, wonderful things to look forward to. We have Jupiter that just went into our second house of finances and resources. So I feel this is going to be, for sure next year, a great time for abundance, with Jupiter blessing us with the second house. Because the second house is all about our finances and resources and how we grow and prosper from it. And of course, Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, and that's where Jupiter is now in the sign of Sagittarius. So it's like a double blessing for us. So I do feel there's a lot of things to look forward to. We also have the nodes changing, and the North Node is now in Cancer and is in our 9th house here, Scorpio. So it had been in our 10th house for the last year and a half, and I feel with the North Node, there was a lot of Scorpios who had to focus on maybe a lot of changes in the career and really working hard to establish some type of pathway, because Jupiter being in the first house really shows maybe a lot of changes that the Scorpio has gone through to get on the right pathway, to really truly love what you do, just being more open to the divine's energy and what is being intuitively shown to you. And I feel, in the last year and a half, that may have been a huge focus for a lot of us Scorpios to focus on what we truly want in our career and working hard to establish something. And I do feel now with Jupiter being in our second house, Scorpio, it looks like now in the North Node moving out of the 10th house of career and into our 9th house, it's that special connection to our spiritual energy, a stronger connection to the divine. And that's what the 9th house is. It's really our connection to the divine. It's our growth and wanting to learn more about who we are. And so with the North Node being in the 9th house now, a Scorpio, and my North Node is in the 9th house. So I'm really, thrilled to have this energy flowing for me. But for all of us, this really is about knowing that we can tap into a stronger connection to our angels and guides, really understanding who we are spiritually. This may be, for a lot of us, going back to school and getting more knowledge. I know I'm going back to school to get my master's degree. So those are things that happen as we have that focus with the North Node being in our 9th house. So I do feel it is about getting more connected with the divine, feeling more pure and innocent with that connection of just knowing that, whatever trials, tribulations, things that we go through, Scorpio, of course, we're very are very used to changes and, a lot of, karmic lessons and tasks. That's just part of being a Scorpio, but it allows us to grow and be more enlightened. And I feel that's what the next year and a half with that North Node being in the 9th house is, a lot more enlightenment, a lot of purity and innocence for our soul, because it's like redemption time for us Scorpios, right? Going through so much karmically, it's redemption time. So, let's just move forward now. In the last seashell oracle I pulled before we go into your reading are, no kidding, it's so cute. It says jingle shells. So, a great seashell to have for the month of December, of course, being the holidays and Christmas time. So we get the jingle shells. And what it says is having a focus that's too one-sided, need for balance with time, money, and energy. So be careful this month to make sure that you're balancing everything. Of course, we want to overspend, overuse our energy, not have enough time because of the holidays. So just remember the jingle shells. The jingle shells wants you to focus not just on one thing, but make sure that you're balancing everything so that you can stay in the divine's light and stay in that purity and innocence of light and love. So let's move forward and go into the self position here, Scorpio, and look at the self position here. And see where our energy has taken us. The first card that wants to, it's taken us to victory and success. That's what it's doing here. That's the first card we get, Scorpio. So, you know, whatever you've been working hard on, and that's why I feel that Jupiter in the second house is giving us some type of victory, some type of success, abundance through maybe the last year and a half, you know, having to really grow and, you know, conquer and get over obstacles and challenges maybe, and flowing in the right work energy. And it looks like whatever you've been working hard to grow and establish and conquer in your work, it looks like success this month. So congratulations for you Scorpios who have been waiting for this redemption. That's what the Six of Wands is all about, right? Redemption and receiving some type of accolade, some type of reward for all your hard work and effort there. So awesome. Let's look at the next card here, Scorpio, and connection to the self energy here for you. Okay. Then, I mean, how awesome is this? Not only do you get victory and success, but you get celebration. It is, you know, there's some reason to celebrate this month, Scorpio. So it could just be about being with family and friends because of the holidays. But I feel this is something that you have challenged yourself to overcome. You know, others are really appreciating what you have, you know, worked hard to do. But, you know, it is about rejoice. It is about redemption, and know that you are going to receive the success, the victory, the accolades that you deserve. Wow, isn't that awesome to see? This is really going to be a wonderful month of joy. And, you know, Venus went direct in our first house, Scorpio. And so, you know, it could be that time that, you know, last couple of months we've had some really, you know, hard energy with Venus being, you know, retrograde and in our house, in our sign, excuse me. And it may have been a lot of things that we had to go back to learn and understand and grow and release and karmically, you know, tap into regarding love. And also Venus is about abundance. And maybe there was a lot of things that needed to change that you were preparing for in your work to receive this victory and success. So yes, redemption time and happiness and joy, celebration this month, December. You Scorpios definitely deserve it. So let's pull one more card here, Scorpio, in the self position here. And we've got, two cards want to come out. And boy, it just is awesome. Look at this. It's about the Two of Wands. It's about planning for the future, looking at things that are coming to you, you know, in the month of December. And the Nine of Pentacles is you just really being in your essence. It's just like you are going to receive some type of abundance, maybe an offer, maybe that you're going on some type of journey to celebrate with others. But, you know, this is you being in your glory. This is about Venus being in Scorpio and you feeling in your essence here, Scorpio. So I feel there may be some wonderful choices that are coming to you for some type of offer, maybe with the Nine of Pentacles here, offer for you to receive some type of reward, celebration. So this is a month to celebrate, month to go on some type of journey, a month that you may be receiving some type of reward, an offer. So wow, this is a great month for a lot of you Scorpios to really enjoy yourself. But I do feel there's something coming to you and an offer that you may have to take right away. But I do feel this choice, this offer will be a very successful one. So look out for those wonderful connections to those who may be coming in your way to give you some type of reward, some type of offer. So here we go. We've got the man's energy here, and we also have the Skype. So this may be things that you have cleared out, you know, had to end and start fresh. And that's why I feel there's like, you know, this new innocence, and it's about you clearing out the old to begin something. There seems to be a male energy in this connection. Maybe there's this wonderful redemption of love coming. And so, you know, I see this male-female energy and success and celebration. So this may be a connection to finally coming together, finding the balance with someone that you've been really trying to work hard on. And maybe this is going to be be the month that you receive some type of message, some type of offer, some type of choice to maybe go and have some fun with this energy. So yes, some of you Scorpios, it looks like there's, you know, a connection to, you know, love and a nice balance with someone. So, you know, remember what the seashell, jingle shell said is, you know, don't focus on one thing, focus on, you know, what is happening around you, because I feel, you know, there may be a lot of things going on around you that you're going to have to pay attention to. Not only, you know, the success and abundance I feel you're getting, but I feel there's, you know, maybe a strong connection to love and a choice that may be coming. But let's go into love to see what that is all about, Scorpio, to see if this victory, success, and this celebration, this choice may be about love. It may be, you know, an ending of a relationship. It also could be, you know, clearing out the old to start a new one. But let's look in love, Scorpio, and see what, with Venus being in our first house here, in December. Wow. We got the Wheel of Fortune. So this is all about positive changes that are coming towards us, Scorpio, in love. And we had to wait until the wheel changed. We had to wait till Venus went direct in Scorpio, right? So what a blessing. How beautiful. I feel there's a lot of wonderful positive changes, redemption. Like I said, maybe there is now a chance to really rejoice with the one that you love, and you've been waiting maybe patiently, and now that Venus has gone direct, you receive some type of joy and happiness and connection with the one that you have been desiring. So one more card here. Let's pull, Scorpio. Change. There we are. That's us, Scorpio. That's the Death card. So like I said, there's some type of change, some type of clearing out, some type of ending for this positive new beginning. So a lot of us Scorpios, that's what Venus in retrograde in the last couple months. Maybe it wasn't easy. Maybe it was a huge change and transformation that a lot of us Scorpios had to go through deep within. It was a deep connection to our own self, right? Because Venus also dipped into the 12th house there too, during retrograde. So it was about clearing out the old karmic situations, lessons, and tests that we had to go through in love, clearing that out and understanding those tests. Redemption time, it's purity, it's innocence now that Venus is in our first house, right? It's like a new start, a new cycle. So look at the positive changes that us Scorpios are now heading towards, because we went through that cycle. We went through that change. We had to go deep within and face our fears, our shadow side, and clearing out what we know that we, you know, needed to really be more, you know, cleared and purified for love. So you have the Five of Swords here. So what is the Five of Swords? That is challenges. So it does look like, you know, there has been challenges with the Five of Swords, challenges in communication. And that's why I feel it's redemption time, that if you've been, like I said, there has been something very karmically that we have been going through, Scorpios, a huge change and transformation, something very karmically in the last couple months that we had to go through to understand about love, to go through this positive change. So yeah, and I want you to see this, because the challenges, the transformation, the endings, the karmic lessons test, what you've had to go deep within, it was like a death. But, you know, you get the positive wheel, redemption, purity, innocence, love, the Knight of Cups. That is love, a journey in love. This knight wants to fulfill you in some type of deep connection. It could be another water sign here, a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces for you. But this is it is about finding that right connection. And I feel now you're going to be moving towards, again, some type of victory and success. And maybe this is what you've been waiting for, was this Nine of Cups for your male and female energies. Maybe this is what you've been waiting for. And look at Scorpio. You do get that love. You get that fulfillment and happiness. So let's look at a couple more cards in love. But I'm liking this reading so far here for you, Scorpio. Yeah, you know, just a new journey in love. It's like, you know, just having hope and faith that things would start to look positive in love is happening for you now. So Even though there has been some challenges that you've had to face, and a huge transformation, that's what the butterfly here is, and that's what the death card is a transformation and ending from that pain, from that karmic cycle. You're going to now a positive cycle in love here, Scorpio. Yes, and it's through your strength, your power, that you have overcome your challenges. And that's what's beautiful to see in love, is you really have overcome your challenges. And it's because you have stayed strong and connected to the divine's energy. And that's, strong connection to your angels and guides and to the divine. No matter how long it takes, no matter how difficult the karmic lesson and test was, I do feel, Scorpios, of all energies, you know how to come back from the dark to the light. So let's pull a love card here, Scorpio. For the month of December, it's looking like a huge change in the direction, with Venus being direct in Scorpio, allowing us those final positive changes. We just had to learn maybe some karmic understanding and lessons and tests within the last couple of months here. But we have faced our challenges. We have gone through our death, and we have come out stronger and more courageous and more powerful. And that's why we get redemption. We get love. We get success. We get a beautiful new beginning, a new journey in love. So Scorpio, love, love, love. Here we go. Wow, so I got 3 cards here. The first one is, about freeing yourself. This is the time where we are freeing ourselves, and it's time to take back control of our life here. So a lot of us Scorpios are freeing ourselves from the past, our karmic, lessons and tasks. We are freeing ourselves. That's what Venus had to do for us in the last couple months, being retrograde. We had to really go deep within our karma and free ourselves from, those tests. And now it's time to just let go of those control issues. Let go of things from the past, Scorpio. Sometimes that's hard for us to do, but if we do, we can find the right one. This could be the one. So it does look like there's positive changes, and this Prince Charming, this Nine of Cups, this lovely, energy. There could be a very strong connection to love this month if you just free yourself, if you just let go of control issues. I do feel there's this beautiful energy wanting to give you some type of cup of love. That's beautiful. I love that, to see that for us Scorpios. So let's look at one oracle in love here, and then we'll go into your work and finances. But yes, like I said, it's just a big change for a lot of us Scorpios. And it is all about redemption and freeing ourselves from the past and facing our challenges in love, and knowing that finally positive, changes, a beautiful love connection can finally come your way, Scorpio. So let's pull a love oracle. Here we go. Envy. So let's look at that here with envy. Yes, this may be a month that others are envious of you. Venus being in Scorpio, and people may be more envious of you because of so much of this Venus energy pouring out of you here. But let's see what the envy is all about here. Okay. Lack, dissatisfaction. This card shows a woman holding a huge pearl in one hand and a platter of coins and pearls in the other. She stands in a silver room looking out at a golden city. On the horizon, she has a life of value already, but she ignores that and longs for the shining prosperity she sees elsewhere. Instead of feeling happy and fulfilled, her desire for more only causes a deep sense of lack and dissatisfaction, and that energy shows in her dress. This card upright is telling you to let go of the jealousy and acknowledge the blessings you already have in your life. Again, I guess I have to go back to that. Let go of control issues, right? Let go of control issues. And, us Scorpios can be very envious and very jealous. So we have to be very careful with that, okay? So This card upright is telling you to let go of jealousy and acknowledging the blessings you already have in your life. Now is the time to shift your focus. After all, when you envy others, it only attracts more to them, not you. So notice all that you have and thank the universe for it. If this card is near the appreciation card in your spread, the message is doubly important. Now is the time to move from a conscientious of lack to the one of value. With this shift, all things change. And I feel that's why we have to talk about this jingle shell card, right? You know, having a focus that's one-sided and maybe just focusing on maybe, you know, what others have and what you haven't been able to receive yet. And that's important now to focus on knowing that, you know, there's no reason to be envious of anyone else. You know, you're going to make your own way now because you have the wheel of fortune. So, and that's what I feel, that's what we had to really release, Scorpio, this envious feeling from what we feel about others, or, you know, what we lack of because what of others have. But we have the will now, and that shows that there is going to be a change. There's no reason to be envious of others, and no reason to control the situations anymore. We are going to receive that abundance. We're going to receive this new love because we're freeing ourselves from that envy. We're freeing ourselves from what we didn't have or what we didn't get in the past. We've cleared that now. So we need to move away from that and know now, you know, we've got the will. We've got, you know, the positive changes that are coming our way.